Tango's down, Tango's down. We got him!
Bonsoir. Ce soir, je suis en mesure d'annoncer aux Américains et au monde que les États-Unis ont mené une opération qui a tué Oussama Ben Laden, le dirigeant d'Al-Qaïda, un terroriste responsable du meurtre de milliers d'innocents. Il y a presque 10 ans, un beau jour de septembre a été rendu particulièrement sombre par la pire attaque terroriste de l'histoire américaine. En août dernier, j'ai été mis au courant d'une possible piste menant à Ben Laden. Il a fallu plusieurs mois pour remonter ce fil. J'ai rencontré mon équipe de sécurité nationale à de nombreuses reprises pour développer davantage de renseignements relatifs à une localisation de Ben Laden dans un complexe de bâtiments en plein cœur du Pakistan. Et finalement, la semaine dernière, j'ai déterminé que nous avions suffisamment de renseignements pour agir et j'ai autorisé une opération destinée à capturer Oussama Ben Laden et à le présenter devant la justice. Aujourd'hui, les États-Unis ont lancé une opération ciblée contre ce complexe au Pakistan. Une petite équipe d'Américains l'a menée avec un courage et une habileté extraordinaires. Aucun Américain n'a été blessé. Après un échange de coups de feu, ils ont tué Oussama Ben Laden et ont récupéré son corps.
He was killed not far from the city of Abbottabad, which is only about 60 miles from the Pakistan capital, Islamabad. Zooming into the area where the US operation took place, we can see it's a relatively upmarket suburb, and only around 1 kilometre up the road is a large military academy where Pakistani officers are trained.
There were helicopters landed on this compound. We believe they were in the compound for about 40 minutes. Oussama bin Laden, not the only fatality. 3 other adult males were killed, 2 of his couriers and 1 adult son. We don't know the adult son's name.
The compound was situated in an upscale neighborhood of the garrison town, Bilal Colony. It was a secure facility with high walls built to hide someone. That Oussama bin Laden was found deep within Pakistan and not in its rugged border areas with Afghanistan will come as a surprise to many, including the former president of Pakistan.
This is a success for the people of Pakistan and of all peace-loving people in the world. Osama bin Laden declared war on Pakistan. But this operation should have been mounted by Pakistani special forces. It's a violation of our sovereignty. I am shocked, though, he was found in Abbottabad.
This is a triumph for the US, but already questions are being asked. How could the world's most wanted man be in such a sensitive area? Questions that will have deep repercussions for Pakistan. Imran Khan, Al Jazeera.
Yes, MT, I'm hiding right in the middle, effectively, of the establishment. Give us an idea of the geography from where this supposed mansion is and the military emplacements nearby and where you are.
Yes, well, you're absolutely right. And basically, just over my shoulder, you may be able to see a house with a red roof. Literally just behind that is a compound where Osama bin Laden is said to have lived. It's said to have very, very high walls. And it's literally about a kilometre away from one of Pakistan's most famous military academies. We could compare it, say, to the United Kingdom's Sandhurst Academy. It's where officers go to get trained. So this is a very significant location, specifically for the Pakistani military, for the future of the Pakistani military and their leadership. And yet there we are, less than a kilometre away, the world's most wanted man is living. But perhaps more significantly is the fact that Abbottabad is about 90 kilometres away from Islamabad and indeed Rawalpindi, which is the seat of the military. Islamabad, of course, where the ISI, Pakistan's Central Intelligence Agency, is based out of. It literally is a very easy drive to go from Islamabad here to Abbottabad, not very difficult at all. The world's most wanted man has been living. We know that the United States became alerted to the fact that Osama bin Laden was possibly in this compound from September of last year, and in February of this year we're hearing that they had what's been described as concrete evidence or very good evidence that Osama bin Laden was in this compound. And here we are on May 1st, this attack which was carried out in the early hours of this morning, again 1 kilometre away from a very well-known military academy and only kilometres, around 90 kilometers away from the Pakistani capital. So it certainly raises a lot of questions about Pakistan's role in trying to track down Oussama bin Laden, and raises a lot of questions about the ability of intelligence agencies here as well.
Questions which we will attempt to answer, Imtiaz, with some of our guests. There's been a statement from the US about what happened to bin Laden after he died. Tell us what they said.
Yes, we're hearing that Oussama bin Laden has been buried at sea, according to Islam. And this is, of course, what we're hearing from the United States. Now, what we're hearing, or at least what some of the speculation is that was done, is so that no shrine could be built in honor of Oussama bin Laden, that there would be no sort of destination, that those who are to him or sympathetic to the Al-Qaeda philosophy are able to go. But of course there are certain people here in Pakistan and indeed in the Muslim world who, I guess frankly, are scratching their heads at the fact that Oussama bin Laden has indeed been buried at sea, question the fact, or question whether this is indeed permissible in Islam or not. Of course we don't have the answer for that as of yet. Of course it's debatable, but really that's what we're hearing, that Oussama bin Laden was taken outside of Pakistan and indeed was buried at sea, at least according to the United States.